Hey guys, Mackenzie here, and it is my very first YouTube video, and I'm going to be showing you a foundation routine I use. I just kind of want to make this intro short and sweet. I'm using the Bare Minerals products right now. I'm completely and absolutely in love with them. I visited the Mall of America probably about a month and a half ago, and I went to the Bare Minerals store up there with my mom, and she just said, well, why don't we try it out? Let's just see what kind of makeup it is. We've never really tried it before. So we went in there and I got a makeover done, and I was completely in love with it. From the way she explained the products to the way the products felt on my face, I love them. They're so light for summer, but they give me a full coverage, which I really, really like. And yeah, so I don't want to take too long. You're going to see me in a minute with no makeup on whatsoever, and I don't have a lot of makeup on now. All I'm going to be showing you is the face makeup. I'm going to show you the foundation, concealer, bronzer, highlighter, things like that, and then I can make more tutorials later of like my eye looks. This is just a very simple, everyday eye look. I'm really not even wearing any eyeshadow. This is just a simple look because I'm going to my job, and my job like involving athletics and things like that. Let's just go ahead and get into the tutorial. Hey guys, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is pin my bangs back so they're not in my face while I'm filming. I like to just pull all my face back before I do anything. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use is a primer. Before you put on any of your makeup, you definitely want to use a primer. This is by Clinique. It is the City Block Sheer 15 SPF Oil-Free Daily Face Protector. Looks like that, and this is just a little sample size. I hope you can see that. I can't really see out of my camera. But all I'm going to do is apply a little bitty bit of this to my fingers and just blend it together and then apply it on my face. Now the only thing I have on my face right now before the primer is a foundation that I used this morning after I washed my face. Or not a foundation, I'm sorry, a moisturizer that I used this morning after I washed my face, and I used the Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer. So you definitely want to apply a primer everywhere, especially in these summer days when it's hot and makeup can sweat off easily. This is just a non-tinted one. It's just clear, so that's really nice. Okay, the first product I'm going to be using is the Bare Minerals Original SPF 15 Foundation. It looks like, looks like that. And I am the color medium beige. Okay, now these products now come with like this twist lock cap. So all I do, you can twist it to where all 4 holes are showing, but what I do is twist it so that just one of the holes is showing. If you can see that, there's the hole right there. And then all I'm going to do is take my lid, tap some of the product into the lid. I'll do a little bit more. Tap some of the product into the lid. Now I'm going to take the full Flawless face brush. Looks like this. Any large face brush will work. And then I'm going to take this in the lid. I'm going to swirl up my product in the lid. Tap off any excess. And I'm going to start and just make slow circular motions. And I'm going to start on this bottom part of my face. And I'm just going to kind of go up here. This step should honestly take you the most amount of time. I actually just got introduced to Bare Minerals probably about a month and a half ago, and I am completely in love with their products. Every single one of their products I've tried, I have loved. So there's that. And then this is just one layer. Now I'm going to show you the second layer. You do the same thing. Tap your foundation in, and this is with any mineral makeup. Take the same brush, swirl it, make sure you get all your product in there, tap off any excess, and now I'm going to start, I did my cheeks really well, I'm going to start on my forehead, work down my T-zone, and then do my cheeks. I just swirl it. I'm trying to like look in my mirror over here too. Sorry, my camera started shaking, so I had to start it over from here. So the next thing we're going to do is take the Max Coverage Concealer Brush. It looks like this. Any concealer brush will work, but this is what I like to use. Okay, so sorry, I had to fix my camera angle there because now I can see it in my mirror, which I like a lot better. So, any concealer brush will do. This is the Max Coverage Concealer Brush by Bare Minerals. I'm completely in love with it. Now, all you want to do, I close this lid completely, just like that. It's closed. Take this, I tap off anything that was left in the container, which isn't a lot. It should just be about that much product. And then I'm going to, again, swirl it, tap off any excess. I don't know if you could see this step before. And then I'm just going to cover up any spots that need concealed, which I always do like around my nose area to cover up any redness. I do under my eyes. This concealer is honestly great for anything that you want to use it for. Under the eyes, it covers up blemishes really well. Again, I'm just swirling. Sorry, you can't really see this. All I'm doing is swirling and tapping. It looks like I have a blemish up there. I'm going to cover that up. And then the sides of my nose always get pretty bad. I have very dry skin, so that's why I'm doing that. Got dirty. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to use my mineral veil. Now this is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. It is the original mineral veil. I think there's like several different ones you can do, but I use the original. And the same thing, I'm going to take the lid, tap some of the mineral veil into the lid, but this time I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is the Flawless Face Brush, and I'll show you this is what this one looks like, and I'll show you the difference between the two. This is the Flawless Face Brush. Focus camera. You can see that, but that's the Flawless Face Brush. It looks like this. Now let me show you the comparison. This is the Full Flawless, and this is the Flawless. So you see that obviously this one's a lot shorter of a handle, but it's also a smaller bristle, so it's going to get more of a dense look. So what I'm going to do is again swirl in the mineral veil, and this is just like any setting powder that you would use. Tap off any excess. And I'm going to start. I have extremely dry skin, so if you have oily skin, I would go ahead and apply this all over your face. But for me, all I'm going to put it in, because I don't want to be any I don't need I don't need my makeup to be set anywhere else, because I don't want it to look too cakey. So I'm just going to apply it right in my T-zone, down my nose, on the sides of my nose, my chin, my Cupid's bow. So that's where I really buff this product in. And then I'm going to take whatever's left over and do it on the outside, so it's just a light, flawless finish. Okay, the next step I do is I take a bronzer, which I like blush and I use blush sometimes, but I'm more of a bronzer person. I really like using bronzer just to contour my face. So I use the Bare Minerals bronzer, and it is in Warmth. I don't know if you can see that. Is that showing up right? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, well it's in Warmth. And all I'm going to do is open this just a little bit. You definitely just want to pat this to the number 1. And I'm just going to put a little bit of product in there. All the bronzer I'm using, since this is a mineral bronzer, is that right there. You see like that section right there? That's my bronzer. That's just the dirtiness of the lid. I'm going to take the same brush, the Flawless Face Brush, buff about half of it into my thing, tap off any excess, and I'm going to start, I was taught to do it this way, and this is the way that I've always done. It is the W effect, but then I also go back with the, kind of like the 3E effect. So what I do is I take it from my, right here, my ear to my lip, and then up kind of the side of my nose, just where it would naturally hit you. I'm going to take the other end, ear to my lip, kind of up, and you see how this makes like a W on my face. So that's what I do there, and then I also do it, I tap off just a little bit more, so like you can't even see this on the lid. You can kind of see it, I guess, the darker part. Just a little bit more, and I'm going to take it around the edges of my face. Obviously, I already contoured my cheekbones, so I'm just contouring, doing the rest of the 3E effect. So yes, I love the way this turns out. I don't even use blush with it. I'm just going to do a highlighter next, which is right here. And I don't have my highlighting brush, so I guess I'll just use this one here, because my highlighting brush is in my bathroom. So this is the Revlon Photo Ready Translucent Finisher. I know this is usually used as a setting powder, and you can see I have like none left. I just have a little bit on the rim. It's usually used as a setting powder, but I find this makes an awesome highlighter. And I guess I can just use, I prefer to use this brush. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to apply it because it's not really translucent, it's more of a white. And you can see it, like it looks more white than my other one. And I'm just going to smile and apply this directly on top of my cheekbones just to get a, if you guys can see this, just on top of my cheekbones just to make it a little bit fresher. And let me see, is that all I do for my face? Yeah, so that's my foundation routine, and I hope you liked it. And if you guys have any requests, just you can either message me or leave them in the comments below. I will read all the comments. Comment, rate, subscribe. If it's, I would prefer not to have bad comments or bad ratings, but if it's going to help me out or any tips that will help me out in my YouTube videos, just please let me know and subscribe. The more subscribers, the better, and I will continue to make videos for you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.